afternoon. My name is Mohammed Jahazeddin from Government College of Technology in Madras. Today I will be having an engaging conversation with Maya on a very important topic, understanding the psychology of motivation. Over the next 10 plus minutes, we will explore what truly drives human behavior, how motivation works, and what strategies can help us stay motivated consistently even during challenges.
All right, Mohammed Jahanzeb Ali from Government College of Technology, Multan. Understanding motivation, that's a meaty topic. Let's dive in.
Let's start our conversation. Maya, how would you describe motivation in a simple psychological terms?
Motivation, simply put, is what gets us going. It's the process that initiates, guides, and maintains goal oriented behaviors. Psychologically, it's driven by both intrinsic factors like enjoyment and extrinsic factors like rewards. Think of it as a force that pushes us towards something. You're welcome. Does that make sense so far, or would you like me to explain it a bit differently?
Okay. That's a wonderful answer. My next question is what are the main types of motivation that influence people?
There are a few main types. Intrinsic motivation comes from within, doing something because it's personally rewarding. Extrinsic motivation comes from external factors like getting a good grade or avoiding punishment. And then there's motivation, which is basically a lack of motivation altogether. It's like you just don't see the point.
Okay. Any brief examples on three of them?
Sure, intrinsic, painting because you enjoy it. Extrinsic, studying for a test to get a good grade. A motivation, just lying in bed all day with no energy to do anything, even things you usually like. Pretty straightforward, yeah?
Next question is why do motivation levels rise and fall over the time?
Motivation isn't a constant. It fluctuates due to a bunch of things: stress, fatigue, progress toward goals, even your environment. When you're making progress, dopamine levels increase, boosting motivation. But setbacks, lack of sleep, or feeling overwhelmed can all kill it pretty quickly. It's kind of like a wave.
Okay, that's great. My next question is how does intrinsic motivation differ from extrinsic motivation?
Intrinsic motivation is fueled by enjoyment and personal satisfaction. You do it because you want to. Extrinsic motivation is driven by external rewards or avoiding negative consequences. You do it because you have to. Intrinsic motivation tends to be more sustainable long term. It's about the journey, not just the destination.
Any related examples on it so that we understand what are the
Okay. Yeah. Gotcha. Sorry. Two examples. Intrinsic, someone learning to play guitar because they genuinely love music. Extrinsic, someone learning to play guitar to impress their friends or win a competition. See the difference? One is about internal enjoyment, the other about external validation.
okay, you are saying that intrinsic for myself and extrinsic for other persons.
Not necessarily. You can be motivated by both. It's not an either or. You might enjoy coding in itself, that's intrinsic, but also be motivated by the potential to earn a good salary, that's extrinsic. It's usually a blend. But the research shows intrinsic motivation is generally more powerful long term.
That's good. The next question is one type of motivation more powerful or long lasting than the other?
Definitely. Intrinsic motivation tends to be more powerful and long lasting. When you're genuinely interested in something, you're more likely to persevere through challenges and stay engaged over time. Extrinsic motivation can work in the short term, but it often fades once the reward is removed. It's hard to force yourself to do something you hate forever, right?
Okay. Next question is how can someone shift from external reward to internal satisfaction?
That's the $1 million question, isn't it? The key is to find the inherent joy in the activity itself. Focus on the process, not just the outcome. Reframe your thinking. Instead of, I have to do this to get X, try, I choose to do this because it's interesting, challenging, fulfilling. That takes work, though.
Okay, Brian.
Glad to hear it.
That's great. My next question
Whoa.
is what role do emotions play in driving motivation?
Whoa there, easy on the language. But all right, I get it. Emotions are huge. Positive emotions like excitement and hope fuel motivation. Negative emotions like fear or anger can sometimes motivate, but often in unhealthy ways. Learning to manage your emotions is key to staying motivated. And a little frustration can actually be a good motivator too. It tells you something needs to change.
How does our environment affect our motivation level?
Um, a lot. A supportive, stimulating environment boosts motivation. Think about a workspace that's organized and inspiring. A negative or chaotic environment, on the other hand, can drain your energy and kill your drive. It's about minimizing distractions and surrounding yourself with things that uplift you. Also, being around motivated people helps a ton. Good. Anything specific about your own environment you've been thinking about? Maybe
You should
what's
add,
helped.
some examples on it. My audience will understand what kind of uh, environment affect our motivation level.
Fair point. Okay, examples. A cluttered, noisy workspace can be demotivating. Quiet library or a bright, organized study space is much more conducive to focus. Or being around pessimistic people can bring you down, while being with supportive friends and colleagues can lift you up. Environment includes both your physical surroundings and the people around you. Is that helpful?
My next question is can negative thinking pattern reduce the motivation?
Absolutely. Negative thought patterns like self doubt or catastrophizing can be motivation killers. They, they create a sense of hopelessness and make it harder to take action. Challenging those negative thoughts and reframing them in a more positive light is essential for staying motivated.
What practical strategies can help someone to stay motivated daily?
Break down large goals into smaller, manageable steps. Set realistic expectations. Celebrate your wins, no matter how small. Find an accountability partner. Practice self compassion. Be kind to yourself when you stumble. And remember your why. Connect to the bigger purpose behind your goals. Small things really add up.
Okay, okay, that's great. Uh, what advice would you give to someone who want to stay motivated but keep losing energy or focus?
Okay, that's super common. First, prioritize self care, sleep, nutrition, exercise. Seriously, those are foundational. Second, try the Pomodoro technique, work in focus 25-minute bursts with short breaks. And finally, be mindful of your energy levels throughout the day and schedule challenging tasks for when you're at your peak. And don't be afraid to ask for help.
Okay, yeah, that's great answer from your side. Thank you so much, Mara, for sharing your thoughtful insight on the psychology behind the motivation. Once again, this is Mohammed Jahanzir Ali from Government College of Technology, Multan. Allah Hafiz.
You're very welcome, Mohammed Jahan Bali from Government College of Technology, Multan. It was a really good